Earlier this month, Commissioner Pete Gerken confirmed that Lucas County is beginning a conviction integrity unit. It'll be the 5th unit in Ohio. There will be about 125 across the country. The goal is to examine claims of innocence and hopefully overturn potential wrongful convictions. This has been a big push by WTOL and our 11 Investigates team, and lead investigator Brian Duggar joins us now to discuss the topic and preview his upcoming story for 6. Now, you have pushed for this integrity unit ever since this guilty without proof story a few years ago. Where are we now?
Yeah, I mean, yes. So we're expecting, again, Commissioner Gerken actually came out and said this is happening. So we're expecting to get a news conference from prosecutor's office, Mrs. Bates, Julia Bates, in the days ahead. So hopefully we'll learn more information.
It's a big deal because, you know, you like to think the justice system convicts the right people, and occasionally they don't. And that needs to be corrected if they can.
Yeah, I mean, this really is a big deal. And not only because of what you just said, but also when you're thinking about going the appellate process route. I mean, sometimes that can take years. You mentioned and money, yes. So you mentioned the guilty without proof. That investigation came out in 2019, and because of our investigation, you know, these two guys are released from prison, but they didn't get out of prison until last year. So it took about 4 years for this to happen. And a lot of times with the appellate process, they're not looking for actual innocence. I mean, they're looking for procedural errors. So this is a pretty big deal. It will definitely speed up the process in some cases. So
there's something called the Quattrone Center? What's that all about?
Yeah, so the Quattrone Center, and I talked to Marissa Bluestein from the Quattrone Center. They're based out of the University of Pennsylvania, and they're really the premier, the experts when it comes to conviction integrity unit. They put together best practices. They have a lot of data and analysis. And so they're really the people you want to talk to. So yeah, so we're going to hear more about that at 6 o'clock.
So what are some of the successful units doing correctly?
Yeah, so the first thing you want to do, you want to make sure you're independent. You don't want to have somebody examining these cases who actually tried the cases. So you're looking for independence. Ideally, you're looking for a defense attorney. You're looking for resources, like you've got to put money in. You just can't have one person sitting in the office collecting applications. You need to have multiple attorneys, investigators, so you actually need to investigate the cases to see if, you know, interview witnesses, figure out the person actually could be innocent. So that's a big deal, and you need to be transparent about that. The public, we need to know what's going on. So if you found there were no claims to this claim of innocence, we need to know why.
What do we know about how soon it's going to take to get the integrity unit aboard?
Yeah, I believe at this point, and again, they have not been very transparent at this point with us, but you know, they're pretty close to getting everything put together, the guidelines, the application process. So hopefully within the next month or two, I would hope.
So your story comes up today at 6?
At 6.
Brian Duggar, Investigative Unit. Thank you so much.